CSE's Environment Education Unit works with college and school students to create awareness on environmental issues of today that will impact their tomorrow. The Green Educators Network, which was launched through a knowledge conclave early this year, and we were overwhelmed by the response. We had more than 100 faculty who actually turned up, and this is out of a pool of more than 400 lecturers and senior professors who wrote back saying that they would like to be part of the conclave.
Since 2014, we have attended just one meeting about the environmental studies paper. We have been constantly waiting for something to happen so that we teachers can tell them that what is the problem with the course, what is the good part in the course, and how we are dealing with the course. We needed some orientation always. So we were waiting that institutes like Center for Science and Environment must come up with something, and we are really glad that they took the initiative. I think it is one of its own kind, because nothing in university has happened till now.
It's bringing together people from the education sector from right across the country, right from the northeast to the west, from the south to the north, I mean from Kashmir to literally Kanyakumari, and from Mizoram to Gujarat. So I think if not anything else, it's allowing a huge networking opportunity for people from across the country.
We need to use this platform to take the basic knowledge of air, clean water, clean sanitation, disposal of solid waste to our youngsters, because it's they actually who would be practicing these habits and taking us towards a cleaner India.
It's really a great start, that it was very much a need of an hour that we all educators should come together and frame guidelines.
If we can build this as a strong network and add to it, we can really become, in a sense, this can become such a powerful force in society. Because each one of you influences people, each one of you touches the lives of people, molds young people to become what they are in the future.
This is not a room full of ordinary citizens. This is a room full of scholars. And I think each one of us has our own disciplinary lens to bring to bear on trying to understand this really complex set of issues. So, the most important thing to take back, I'm guessing, is that, careful research at a very small scale using our students.
Each one of these members who are here today as teachers will have their own, well, let's say they'll all become individual hubs, and they'll have a network of their own back in their own colleges or their own local communities. And that, I think, is going to be a crucial thing for the network to spread. And again, for CSE's work on human-environment interactions to be taken up in terms of uptake mechanisms, it's going to be really crucial.
There should be a process or a procedure by which the people in the network, they can interact on a regular basis. There could be workshops at the respective institutions also.
Suppose I know an issue, but I don't know the resources, whom to contact, how to start a project. So when I have an educators platform, I can easily get help from my counterparts in other colleges. Maybe they have already started some project in their college.
Now onwards, as this idea moves forward, we are in a position to create a momentum, because what we need is a countrywide intellectual academic movement, which also then creates through outreach public awareness.
Environmental sciences, this course that an undergraduate student would start with, would make a major difference in the ways in which they would choose further education options in the ways they would address questions of development and environment integration and so on. So that way it would make a major difference.
Faculty wanted us to dip into the repository of up-to-date information that we have and share with them the various articles that we have written in our magazine Down to Earth, the various research papers that we have set out, and they wanted to use our material, use our information to augment the prescribed book that has been set by the UGC.
Given the current situation where the Supreme Court has said that every college must have a course on environmental studies, it's difficult for the colleges to have people who are graduates in environmental science or environmental education. Therefore, teachers of other subjects are also handling the subject of environmental studies in different colleges and schools. These teachers, if they are provided with a backup of information, interpretive skills and the data made available to them, they will play a key role in communicating to the students and therefore to the masses.
We need to build a cadre of professionals who understand environmental issues and infuse it in their daily lives. They have to be the change. They have to make change in their work and as professionals, and they have to understand the politics of environment as it operates in a country like India. So for us, this network is to build this change together. The Green Educators Network, in my view, has the potential of being a huge game changer in India. As I said at the beginning, I see this as you being the multipliers of knowledge to make this change happen.
The Knowledge Conclave or the Green Educators Network is the first step towards that. We hope that in the years to come, we will have many more such events. In the next 2 years, we plan to tap the faculty, and by year 3, we also want students to be involved. Like one of my senior managers said, we want to make the subject of environment be sexy. We want students to say that, we want them to see that there is a career, and it is not limited just to the science student, but to anyone who has an interest in environment. So let's hope that beginning with the Knowledge Conclave and the Green Educators Network, we will be a success in the coming years.